You know, folks, every once in a while, the journal gets to talk to a real special character. And author Audrey Ingram is one of them, and she joins us today. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Aubrey's going to be at the Alleghany Regional Library on July 17th at 6 p.m. to talk about her latest book. So, Aubrey, I know you've got a short period of time to speak with us today. Tell us a little bit about the book that you call The Summer We Ran.
Sure. So this is a novel about two teenagers, Tess and Grant, who meet and fall deeply in love despite coming from very different backgrounds. But their summer romance ends in heartbreak and tragedy and unfortunate secrets that they both keep from one another. They don't think they'll ever see each other again, but 25 years later, they find themselves pitted against one another in the race to become Virginia's governor.
And how in the world do you come up with a plot or, a situation like this? What gave you the idea? What spurred on the book in your mind?
This is one that I feel like has been percolating in me for many years. In high school, I worked on a gubernatorial campaign and kind of caught that political bug. It was just so exciting, and there was so much passion and energy surrounding the election. And so I was fascinated by politics and by elections in general. And then I loved watching shows like The West Wing and Scandal. And I thought, I want to write something in that space. And then I was at home with my kids during the pandemic, like a lot of us. We live in Virginia, and we were doing these great epic day trips where we would drive throughout this state and explore. And I thought, this is such a beautiful place. I love it so much. I want to set a book where I can transport readers to the Virginia countryside. And what if I kind of pair these two things, my kind of a story of love and political intrigue, and I set it in this place that I think will be such a transportive experience.
All right, Aubrey, what's the secret? You spent 15 years as a lawyer in D.C., and then all of a sudden you said, hey, I can do this. I can write books, for example. One of your first book, I believe, was The Group Trip. Then there was The River Runs South, and then this one. I mean, you don't just wake up one day and say, okay, I'm an educated woman, but I'm gonna start, I want to be a novelist.
Well, I think there is a heavy dose of delusion that is required, but it was something I've always dreamed of and loved. I've been an avid reader my entire life, and I didn't think, though, it was something I would ever have the opportunity to pursue. But when the pandemic hit, I made the decision with my family to pause my legal career and stay at home with my kids. We had a lot of family demands. And that gave me some time that I didn't otherwise have. But I kept that kind of same schedule that I was maintaining as a lawyer of waking up very early in the day. And that's when I filled it writing a story that I found to be the kind of book I wanted to read at that time, a hopeful love story of someone starting over. And I'll tell you, it was a dream that I have just been overwhelmed with how well things have worked out. It's been very exciting. And so now I do get to be home with my kids more and spend more time with them, but I get to have this creative pursuit of writing these novels, and I'm just loving it.
Well, people will get to meet you, hopefully, on July 17th at 6 p.m. at the Alleghany Highlands Regional Library. And we appreciate you fitting us into your schedule today to talk briefly about it.
Well, I can't wait. Libraries are one of my very favorite places in the world. I live in Loudoun County, and I am constantly at my library. So I was thrilled when I got the opportunity to schedule a library stop in this book tour.
Look forward to meeting you soon.
Thanks so much.
Bye now.